Hello everyone, welcome to another Quad Education Test Prep Fundamentals video. My name is Tom, and today we're going to be talking about a topic from the SAT and ACT that can save you precious minutes in the writing and English section if you can see them in context. They can also be kind of funny sometimes, so hopefully you'll see what I mean as we take a look at today's topic, redundancy. Okay, so first of all, let's define redundancy. When I talk through redundancy questions with students, they often use the word redundancy interchangeably with the word repetition, and generally that's okay, but for the sake of clarity, I will say that they aren't exactly the same thing. You see, repetition for emphasis is absolutely a valid rhetorical technique, which hopefully I've just demonstrated is true. Redundancy, though, is when you repeat without adding any meaningful additional information. Take this first example sentence I have here. I used to be in athletics, and so I would hear this a lot, so this really stuck with me. Okay, gents, we have practice tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. in the morning. And I used to hear that, and I would think to myself, Coach, is there another 6 a.m. that's not in the morning that I'm missing? And you can kind of see there that it's a little bit amusing where you're saying the same thing 3 times in a row for no reason, really. Okay, take a second now to look at the other examples that I've provided here and see if you can't spot the redundancy in those. Okay, looking at those example sentences, initially, the first thing you should do before anything else is call 911. Hopefully you notice that initially, the first thing and before anything else are all the same thing. Looking at the second example there, the global threat of global warming, close redundancy, but that's the term, so maybe we say no to the global, is a danger felt around the world, which is a hazard to us all. So double redundancy there, saying global felt around the world, that's the same thing, and triple redundancy there with threat, danger, and hazard. So those are all the same thing there. The last question here is a bit trickier, and this is pretty close to a question I saw on an ACT a couple of years ago. So looking at this one, additionally, one of the most important things you should also consider before you accept this job is the working hours. So the redundancy there is actually the additionally and the also. Those mean the same thing. So now that we've established what redundancy errors look like, how do we fix them? So this is the great thing. For something like 95%, maybe more, of all redundancy questions, all you have to do is pick the shortest answer. Amazing, right? Just look at the answers, and whichever one takes up the least real estate, that's your answer. And if you're actively looking for these, you can knock these out in 15 seconds or less, which is an excellent time savings. And especially on the ACT, there can be a lot of these, like up to 7 per test. And the pacing on ACT for the English is about 45 seconds per question. So if you get 7 redundancy questions done in 15 seconds each, that's almost 4 extra minutes you have to get to those other trickier, more annoying questions. The great thing about actively looking for question types in the English or writing section is you can quickly jump your score up with minimal effort in learning, which is a great, efficient use of your time when you're studying for this test. Okay, that's it for this video. Redundancy questions are great, and being able to spot them in context could be just the thing your test pacing needs to get you to your target score. If you found this material useful, we hope you'll consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to the Quad Education channel. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.